When everything is calm, I catch myself starting little arguments over nothing. I don't even realize I'm doing it until we're in the middle of another fight. Welcome back to Pillow Talk Therapy. I'm your bestie with the mic, Destiny Shanae. Man, in today's session, y'all, that's one that I've been waiting to do for a while. Trauma bonds are just real chemistry. How do you actually tell the difference? So today we're starting off just a little bit different because I'm going to start off with the listener confession that I think I've ever had. I have been out and about a couple of weeks. Check out the YouTube, The Pillow Talk Therapy. And I've been running across a lot of different people telling them about my podcast. And I had one guy say, "Oh, wait, you're saying I can call in or send in to your podcast?" And I said, "Absolutely." So I told him there was a link in my bio. And what he did was right on the spot, he pulled up my YouTube, The Pillow Talk Therapy. And he said, "Oh, okay." I showed him where the link of the bio was. And he started typing. Because I told him, I said, I'm getting ready to do a couple of different episodes. And this was the one that he actually picked. So I want to say thank you to Kyle out in Pleasant Grove. Thank you. So trauma bond. It's one of those words that the internet has used for every single thing, and I'm so tired of it because I believe that you guys are using it wrong. Somebody's intense, somebody's clingy, they're just really into you, and then suddenly it's a trauma bond. I don't understand that. Real trauma bonding is a real thing. It can quietly keep, smart, self-aware people stuck in a situation where they should not be. And yes, I said situation, not relationship. Trauma bonding is believing that you guys are meant to be, because when you go through something intense, extensive, the get back is amazing. So this is a different type of trauma bonding. I know we talked about trauma bonding before in previous episodes where, oh, something bad happened to me and something bad happened to you. Oh, look, I think we're together and we're bonding over a trauma that we had, which is really truly not a real bond. This is a little bit different. This is about chemistry, trauma bonding. This is about having fights, arguments, and then getting on the up and up and it being the best. Right? Okay, so listen to this. I'm getting ready to tell you Mr. Kyle out in wherever he was from, Pleasant Grove. I think that's where he's from. Anyway, this is what he wrote in. "Hey, Pillow Talk Therapy. I've never admitted this out loud, but I think I might be addicted to the chaos more than the relationship." Excuse me. "My girlfriend and I have been together for almost 4 years, and when things are good, they're amazing. We laugh, we talk for hours, and the chemistry is unreal. But it seems like we only get back to that place after a huge argument or after one of us threatens to leave." That's what I'm talking about. Trauma bonding. "When everything is calm, I catch myself starting little arguments over nothing. I don't even realize I'm doing it until we're in the middle of another fight. Then we make up, have the deepest conversations, and it feels like we're closer than ever for a while. I thought that meant we were passionate. Now I'm wondering if we were just stuck in a cycle. The crazy part is I've dated women who were emotionally healthy and consistent, and I've always ended those relationships because he said that he felt they were boring. Looking back, maybe they weren't boring. Maybe I just didn't know what peace felt like." Amen, amen, amen to that. Because let me tell you, peace is boring. I'm just going to flat out say that peace is so boring. So here's his question. How do you know if you're in love with a person or if you've become addicted to the emotional highs and lows of the relationship? Because I'm starting to think I've been confusing chaos with love for a long time. Well, Kyle, I'm so glad that you stopped me in the middle of all that chaos that was going on that night, because you heard me talk about the pillow talk therapy. Thank you for writing in. That is exactly what we're going to talk about today, guys. Excuse me. Like I said, I have been out all weekend getting sound bites. We've been to a couple of shows, and I did the recordings for the shows, did the camera work. Yes, it's been fun. It's been great. Learning this Sony FX6, guys. So let me tell you, because I knew that yesterday was going to be an all-day event. So, of course, I got to tell you guys the tea that I drank in the morning. I drank Tea Morrow's Sweet Ass Apple. I believe that's what that's called. It's from the Wake and Bake line, and it has ginseng in it. And when I tell you that I drank a cup, probably 2 cups, let me just say 2 cups, because I had a cup first thing in the morning, and then I had to rush out and deal with some situations. And when I came back in, I fixed me another cup just so I can, 1, relax in the garden, 2, breathe, and 3, get more energized, because I knew I was going to be up till 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday. And yes, I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday. So let me tell you guys, Sweet Ass Apple, I think that's the name. Let me check. I'm going to check while I'm talking about it. But this Sweet Ass Apple from tmorrow.store, it is good. It is the Wake and Bake. And is that the name of it? Yes, Sweet Ass Apple. So it is pretty much a ginseng. It is a natural wake me up. It's, if you use sugar, it's gonna be sweet, because it tastes like the county fair candy apple. That's why it's called Sweet Ass Apple. But if you use honey, which is what I use, and which what I recommend for all teas, using honey, it's amazing, and you can taste the candy apple. It's not too sweet at all. But like I said, if you like your teas very sweet, then this one is one to get and use sugar. But anyway, it had me up. It gave me the ginseng, gave me some nice natural energy. I never did a crash. And I didn't have to drink any tea tonight, because I'm telling you now, I'm going to bed. So I did not drink any chamomile tea. I didn't drink any tea tonight. Right now I'm drinking a little water. But yeah, I wanted to just make sure that you guys know our Wake and Bake line, tmorrow.store, TEA-Morrow, MORROW.store. Check us out. Okay, so getting back into the trauma bonding, we're going to start into segment 1 and tell you guys exactly what the trauma bonding looks like, instead of throwing the term around. It's usually forms through a repeating cycle. Getting things gets like really good, things get really bad. Then there's an apology, then it returns to good. That feeling is even more intense because of how bad it was just before that, right? That's an up and down cycle. What it creates is an attachment. To me, that's chaos. It's chaos. And it's often because of the attachment, the desperate chaos, the feeling of wanting to be alone, not wanting to be alone. It's different from chemistry, which can also feel intense. Don't get it twisted. Chemistry feels intense. I've had a chemistry bond relationship that was an intense relationship. It wasn't, we didn't trauma bond at all. Interesting thing, we didn't fight at all. So we were just really good. We really were good friends. That's what we realized. We were really good friends. The relationship status, because of the different beliefs in our head of what a relationship should be, did not work. But it was definitely chemistry, real chemistry, because we didn't need a blow up test, nor did we need a blow up to reset. We never ever had a blow up. We never ever had a reset. It was just a real chemistry, which turned out to be just friends. But there's a trap. I think there's a trap, because both feel intense and both feel like the realest connection you've ever had. That's why it's so hard to sort out from the inside. That's why people from the outside always comments about your relationship because they can see it. You can't see it. You're on the inside. I use this analogy, not even analogy, but I use this saying with my first husband. And yes, I've only had two, so whatever. Judge your mama, not me. Um, I use this analogy with my first husband. When you are on the inside, things are amazing. But when you're on the outside, you see it for what it really is. Meaning, when you're in good with him, everything's amazing. Everything's good. You get what you need. Well, you get things happen, and you think, oh wow, this is pretty cool. I don't know what anybody's talking about. But when you get on the outside of that team of me, you realize how narcissistic a person really is. You realize who a person really, truly is. So that's what this is saying. It's hard to sort that out from the inside. Sometimes you do have to listen to your friends and the people around you because trauma bonding is exactly truly real. But we're getting ready to do a self-check here. I have a couple of questions for you guys. My number 3 questions. Gonna do this little toolkit. I want you to actually answer this again, not skim past this. Just listen, sit with these questions. I'm going to tell you the questions and we're going to discuss them. Question 1. Does the good only happen after the bad? Some of what we've already been talking about, right? Question 2. If nothing bad had happened this month, would you still feel this close? Question 3. Are you attached to them or attached to the relief of it being okay again? You need me to repeat that question? Okay, listen. Are you attached to them or attached to the relief of it being okay again? Put that under your pillow. So we're going to dissect and break down each of those questions because I did some extensive research and I talked to some researchers. I talked to one psychotherapist. She hates when I say that, but whatever. She's going to come on a couple of months later. Her schedule is pretty packed, so we do have her coming on the show a little bit later. Question number 1, does the good only happen after the bad? So, answer this honestly about your relationship. When do you feel the closest? Is it after an argument? Breakup? How many times have you guys broken up and gotten back together? If your happiest moments are only happen after the emotional pain, then you're probably in a cycle, not a relationship or anything healthy. It's just a cycle. Both of you or one of you are scared to admit it out loud and get off that choo-choo crazy train. I was curious to say something else, but whatever. They say psychologists call this the intermittent reinforcement. It's one of the strongest ways to create emotional attachment. The reward is so unpredictable, toxic. You don't know the reward is, and here I don't know if I agree with the unpredictable word, but the reward is so. To me, the reward is predictable. You guys are gonna get back together. You're gonna make up. You're gonna say great, amazing things about each other. You're gonna make each other feel like they're the most important person in the world. That's predictable to me. I know. They say it's the same behavior principle that makes slot machines so addictive. Slot machines. Your relationship is being compared to a slot machine. You don't win every time, but that uncertainty keeps you coming back for more. You feel it in your bones. You're about to open that slot machine. For all you gamblers out there, how many times have y'all said, hey, let's stop and break open this slot machine. I don't think I want to play anymore. Or, yeah, I feel it. It's about to break open. Exactly. You guys keep playing gamblers because you feel it in your bones because of the payout. The payout is going to be rewarding. Yes, I spent $1,000, but I just bust this machine open for $2,000. So again, I think it's because the payout is rewarding. During a conflict, your body is flooded with stress, emotions, hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. When it gets better, your body actually releases dopamine and oxytocin, which creates that powerful sense of relief and connection. So, do you know what dopamine and oxytocin is? Correct. So now you feel relief. Now you feel, which is so fake. You had 4 different releases coming at you all at once. You had cortisol, you had adrenaline, you had dopamine, and you had oxytocin. That could not be healthy. There's no way that's healthy. Just healthy couples create closeness through consistency, not through like emotional emergencies, not through, like Mr. Kyle said, let me start an argument because I'm bored to death. You can also tell when somebody is completely bored. In healthy relationships, love just doesn't disappear just because there was a fight. I know I have taught in my relationship that just because, or not taught, but I have explained in my relationship, just because I'm mad at this situation does not mean that I do not love you and I'm mad at you or think you're a horrible person. That's real growth. That's a healthy growth. An argument is exactly what it is. I am mad at the situation. I am not mad at you and hate you and all this stuff, because you have to also remember you picked this person. So if you get to a point in an argument to where you hate a person, then I'm not for sure why you picked that person, and you may need to question yourself. Right? If peace only comes after pain, your relationship may be rewarding survival instead of building intimacy. Think about it. Question 2. If nothing bad happened this month, would you still feel this close? I think this is one of the hardest questions because it removes the trauma. Can you imagine going an entire month? And yes, I threw it all at you at once, a mouthful, an entire month, not a week, not 2 days, not 3 days, an entire month without no arguments. How many of you guys listening can say, oh, I go 30 days without an argument. I can go 6 months without an argument. What about the no breakups? No jealousies, no silent treatment. You can't just go around saying, oh, I'm not going to talk, therefore we won't have an argument if I don't come over and interact with you, or if I don't interact with you in this way. No, that's not life. Ordinary life is interacting with somebody every single day. So if nothing bad happened in your relationship this month, would the relationship still feel exciting? Healthy chemistry doesn't disappear when life gets quiet, life gets rough, when life gets dull. So I researched this. Long-term relationships, the satisfaction, consistency, it shows that the couple shares who they are every day, every moment, every second. You problem solve as a team. You guys have dinners together. You guys actually laugh at things. Like if you've listened to one of my other podcasts, I tell this story, and I've told this story before. And now I can laugh at it. And I did ask the king, hey, what did you think? Like now, I think I asked him this a couple of months ago. And because I threw a whole tantrum one day in the store and left him and the salesman standing there. I didn't cuss. I didn't do any of that stuff. All I said was things like, oh my God, I cannot believe that you guys didn't have it. If you guys didn't have it, then you could have told me that you didn't have it a long time ago. Way back there when I was getting all the stuff for it. You guys said you had it in stock and you don't have it in stock. Yeah. So I didn't want this one. And I walked out. Just to go back like a week later and get the one I didn't really want. Which I still don't want it to this day, and I haven't. But I'm gonna do something different to it. Anyway, it's been like almost 4 years. Anyway, and I always laugh at him, and I can laugh at it now because back then I was pissed. But I can laugh at it now because I asked him, I said, why didn't you like say, yeah, this girl is crazy, and no, I'm not supposed to hang out with you, I'm not supposed to do all this. And he was like, shit, I didn't know what was going on. He says, when I realized that it was a tantrum that you threw, he said, I didn't think anything. I mean, he wasn't rude or mean or anything. Now he tells me I'm the meanest person he knows. But anyway, enough of that. If calm feels boring, then it may be because the relationship lacks passion. I said peace was boring the other day. Peace is boring because I don't talk to people every single day. I don't talk to certain people that I used to talk to every single day because I don't even talk to them at all because they always had some kind of drama going on. So is my life boring? My life is boring to the extent of the drama, if you're talking about that. The only drama I have is with my children and with their drama. And I don't mean drama with me, but I mean like their drama, and if I have to go and play catch and save them. So, yeah, my life is very quiet. I go to bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning so I can get to work by 6. Yeah, and I do the same thing Monday through Friday. I don't go to the studios and to the weekends. My life is very quiet, very quiet. So I don't know if that's boring. It is boring, but I do so much. I'm in school. I work at W2. I do so much. So I don't know. I just don't have drama in my life. So, they also talk about the nervous system. Your nervous system has learned. You've taught your nervous system to associate excitement with unpredictability, which is toxic. You've taught your nervous system that in order to be excited, you have to be up in arms, and you have to be doing something, and you have to be always in somebody's face. Yeah, no, that's not good. So here's another one. They say peace shouldn't feel empty. Boring is not empty to me. I think if you guys think peace boring, no drama, I think if you are relating that word with empty, I definitely really believe that you should go see a psychiatrist because my life is far from empty. Like I said, even when it's boring, it's far from empty. Like today is a pretty boring day for me because I had a pretty eventful week and a pretty eventful Saturday. So today, Sunday, it's pretty boring, which it should be. I meal prepped. I started my meal prepping this morning so I can have food for the week. I'm starting to eat a little more calories because I have started to run a little bit more and walk a little bit more, even though I don't have my evil trainer. You guys don't know what I'm talking about with my trainer? You need to go and check it out. His little evil ass. I'm sorry, her little evil ass. Make sure you go to The Pillow Talk Therapy on YouTube and check out the trainer. You'll see some of my morning walks with the trainer. So I have to start back that by myself because my trainer is gone. Anyway, peace should feel safe. Real chemistry survives ordinary days. It doesn't need a crisis to remind you why you're together. Question 3. Are you attached to them or attached to the relief of it being okay again? This question is meant to change everything. This question is meant for you to ask yourself what you're actually craving, what you're missing from a person, or you missing the person. Are you missing yourself? Or are you missing that feeling that comes when the conflict ends? Relief is an incredible, powerful word. I think relief is a powerful drug. Because that's how you guys use relief with toxicity, as a drug. So, going back to the psychotherapist, they said that removing stress activates the brain's reward system, which can make reconciliation feel almost euphoric. So that means dumb. That means dumb. I don't know, because I've never been here. I'm not attached to the toxicity. I've never been attached to toxic. I don't like it. I've never liked drama. But then you often get people saying, when we're good, we're really good. That's toxic. That's toxic. I have never said that about anybody. I have said when we act as friends, we're really better. We're better as friends. That's why some people are my associates and no longer my, partners. Because we were better friends. So when you guys are really, really, really good, you gotta ask yourself, what did it take to get there? Did somebody just have an epiphany after an argument? Did y'all have to cry? Did somebody leave? Did y'all break up? Because love shouldn't require emotional devastation just to feel like it's meaningful. You guys just went through a whole devastation act, and now you're back and healthy as ever. That's the dumbest thing in the world. Healthy love is comfort. Healthy love is comforting. I can't even say the word comforting. Gosh, that's comforting. It's comforting before the crisis. It's not getting to the freaking crisis. That's what healthy love is. But I'm not for sure why we are on social media. You guys are promoting unhealthiness. Let's be real. I really hate that stupid ass song, Scamming Bees. I don't even remember. Scam, where all my scamming, just where you at. I hate that song. I think that song is effing horrible. That song is so horrible. You guys promote negativity. I have never ever promoted negativity or seen so much negativity being promoted. The more negative you are, the more promotion, the more people you have looking at you, the more help you get. The more negative you are, the more help you get. You can absolutely be trash and be a burden to other people. And there's some people talking about dum la 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 la, and here you are coming running being, oh, let me come play Captain Save-A-Ho. Yeah, I just don't understand that. I don't understand why healthy love is not promoted. But we on the Pillow Talk Therapy, we're gonna promote healthy love, because I have healthy love in my life. I have healthy love in my life. We don't have to go through a chaos. Like, he had a whole performance I think a couple of weeks ago. He had a performance and it was best performance yet. He closed the fucking show down. Club Dada, y'all missed it. What was that? It was August 1st, the first month. He opened his month with a bang. It was an amazing show. T-Squeeze, that is, at Club Dada. Y'all missed it. The Summerfest, I think that's what it was. Anyway, don't get me to lying, but go check it out on my YouTube. It's on the YouTube. But CBNLM, man, it was such a great performance. He had the Hispanic culture up there loving on him. I mean, it was an amazing performance. The whole performance that night was amazing. It had some really great performers. Really great performers. So, go check that out. But yeah, sometimes you're not addicted to the person. You're addicted to finally being able to exhale. You want to read that again? Because sometimes it's the relief that you like. Sometimes you're not addicted to that person. You're addicted to finally being able to exhale. I want everyone listening to think about this. If someone removed all the fighting, all the breakups, all the uncertainty, would your relationship still have depth? Meaning, would it last? Yeah, think about it. Think about that. Because I don't have drama in my life. So I can't answer this because I don't have drama. I don't have fights. I don't have arguments. I don't have any of that bullcrap. But for you guys that have it, really sit with this. Remove all that right now in your head. Close your eyes. And I want you to remove all the drama in your head. Remove all the necessary bullshit. Unnecessary bullshit is what I meant to say. Do you still have butterflies when you see that person? Or do you picture that person? When you remove the drama in your relationships or situationship, do you still picture that person? Are they still so cute, so cuddly, and so Or are you now thinking, what the hell? I'm gonna punch you in your face. Exactly. Exactly. But be clear. None of this means every intense relationship is a trauma bond. Okay, so get that straight. I'm not sitting here calling your intense relationship a trauma bond. Don't sit here and say, oh, my bestie told me that this relationship is a trauma bond, when in reality, the relationship is straight chemistry. You guys may need to communicate a little bit more. Because real love is intense. Real love can be intense. The difference is whether the intensity is fed by a connection or fed by a crisis. It's still the C word and you guys are screwing it up. Is it consistency, connection, or is it a consistency crisis? Think about it. So now we're gonna switch it a little bit. We're gonna make it a little fun a little bit. We still got 3 more questions. But these are different because this is another way of thinking about it. Why does the makeup sex or the makeup conversation feel more intense than a stable relationship? And I said 3 more questions. I don't think we have 3 more questions. I'm just messing with y'all. Can you have chemistry and a trauma bond with the same person? Now that is a question that's worth talking about. Right? Chemistry and a trauma bond. How can you have that? How can you have chemistry and a trauma bond with the same person? Some of you guys are saying yes right now, shaking your head, and some of you guys are saying no. Let's see. I think a trauma bond creates a dependency. Okay? Chemistry is real. Chemistry is more genuine. Chemistry is more we get through things. To me, trauma bonding is when you have a crisis and we go our separate ways just to come back and have great makeup sex. Just to come back and not fix the problem. You gotta fix the issue. Get to the issue, right? So, some people say yes, absolutely. You can have chemistry and a trauma bond with the same person. I do think you can. Whether it's healthy or not, that's a different question. But yes, you absolutely can. That's what made trauma bonding so difficult to recognize, because you guys also have chemistry. Chemistry is like real. Like I said earlier, it's genuinely enjoying someone's personality, your laugh, your amazing conversation, things like that. Things that feel and fuel physical attraction. chemistry and emotional health are totally different, though. And I think that people are putting them all together. That's why trauma bond develops when that affection of the mistreatment happens, right? In a cycle. Also, think about all the movies that we saw. People getting abused. The abuser attacks the person and then comes back and, is so sweet and so cuddly. And it's the person that made you fall in love with them before the abuse ever started happening. So trauma bond is the same thing. The attraction was there. The chemistry was there in the beginning. That's why you guys are in a relationship. You didn't start off arguing with each other and then decide, oh, let me go call that girl that just cussed me out in traffic and I got her license plate and say, hey, do you want to go on a date? No, that's not what happened. Everything is there in the beginning. Chemistry, the attraction, the affection, all that's there in the beginning. Where it changes to a trauma bond is now where you guys are in a cycle. The cycle is breaking up. The cycle is being mad at each other. The cycle is not knowing how to talk to each other, not knowing how to treat each other, just to come back and say, oh, I'm sorry. Just to come back and have amazing conversation. Just to come back and not talk about anything you just went through. That's trauma bond. Researchers study abusive relationships. They estimate that over half of the survivors describe periods of intense love, affection, and closeness that they've never felt before. On top of episodes of mistreatment. Those highs reinforce attachments despite ongoing harm. Again, I just talked about that. Beat your ass and then come back and, hey, I'm so loving. I love you. I will never do that again. I treat you so well. I buy you expensive, lavish gifts. I take you on a trip. I do whatever your love language is. Signs that chemistry has become mixed with trauma bond. It's feeling anxious when they're distant, feeling euphoric when they return, constantly trying to earn love, ignoring repeated red flags. Because why? Because the good times are so powerful. Because in the good times, you guys got gifts. You guys went on places. Because in the good times, he listens, or she listened. They were handling you with kid gloves. But just know, healthy chemistry, it creates security. Security that trauma bond does not create. Because why? What did I say earlier? It actually creates dependency. One makes you feel accepted while the other one makes you feel like you're constantly auditioning for love. Right? Think about that. Real chemistry makes you feel accepted. You feel loved. It's healthy. Peaceful. Trauma makes you prove it. You're proving your love every single time. You get into an argument now, you have to prove that you still love that person, you still want to be with that person, right? You're putting little stupid stuff on social media. Oh my God, you already know when a couple is fighting because they start putting things on social media. We know who that couple is. We know we have a couple couples who do that. That's again, it's not chemistry, it's trauma. Real chemistry brings peace. Trauma bonds make peace feel temporary. In the back of your mind, y'all also know that this is going to happen again. Get out that cycle. So what's the first step for someone who recognizes this pattern in themselves? Because again, you have to recognize what you're doing first in order to change it. We're all talking about you. You're not going to recognize this pattern in somebody else. No need to. Recognize it in you. And I know... Sorry, I gotta get some water. I am so hungry. And I really probably should have drank some tea. Because now I'm getting energy. I know a lot of you guys are thinking, what's the first step? I know what everybody out there is thinking. Tell me what the first step is. And you would be wrong. The first step is not leaving. Because the very, 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 very first step in is admitting you have a problem is what? Admitting you have a problem. So the first step is awareness without judgment. You have to be aware of what's going on. Recognizing unhealthy patterns is one of the strongest predictions of eventually changing them. Again, you have to admit that you have an issue before you can actually change your issue. So ask yourself, do I miss this person? Or do I miss that emotional roller coaster? Am I chasing love or relief from anxiety? When things are calm, do I feel safe or uncomfortable? I feel antsy, anxious. I give you guys a challenge. I challenge you guys to do a powerful exercise. Keep a relationship journal. Write down the things that happened, how you felt before the argument, after the argument, whether the same pattern repeats. Keep dates. Write it down. When you write stuff down, patterns become much harder to ignore. That's why they say you learn by writing things down. You know, when you were a kid and you did something wrong, and whether in school or whether at home, and your mom had you write 20 times, I will not hit my sister in the face. I will not hit my sister in the face. I will not hit my... Did you go back and hit your sister in the face? Yeah, half of you guys probably did because you guys are crazy. But the point is, you knew that anytime you got in trouble now, you were going to have to write. So something ingrained inside of you. That's why they say you learn it repetition. Write things down when you learn. I know me writing things down lets me learn it a lot easier and faster. Experts also encourage rebuilding relationships outside the romantic one. Friendships. I can't even talk today. Friendships. Supportive family. Therapy. That's what our next topic is. Our next podcast is therapy. We can talk some more details on it, but I can't even remember right now. Our community groups. But get you something to regulate your nervous system and reduce emotional dependency on one person. Get you some friends. Get you a business. I know you've heard that. Get you some business. Mind your own business. Build you a relationship. Build you a business relationship. Go make some money. Go pick up a hobby. They also say that you have, when you have stronger social support, recover more successfully from unhealthy relationships. It's easier. Think about it. When you don't have friends, when you don't have like that one person that you can talk to, when you're isolated, everything is hard. It's so hard to go through things by yourself, and then you're going to recover by yourself. You're going through it by yourself, and you're also pulling yourself out of it by yourself. Not everybody can do that. And if you don't believe that, try it. Not everybody can pull themselves out of an isolated space. Not everybody can pull themselves out of an unhealthy relationship. So, support. We have to support our family, our friends. Stop with the negativity. We gotta be positive. We gotta support positively. So remember this. Healing isn't about finding someone who gives you butterflies. Fuck them butterflies. Them butterflies is shits. You have to shit. It's about becoming someone whose nervous system recognizes peace and love instead of chaos. Chaos is not passion. Peace is love. Chaos is not passion. The goal isn't to stop feeling deeply. The goal is to stop confusing emotional instability with emotional depth. Get out of the relationship because it's a cycle, not a relationship. A cycle. So how many of you guys have mistaken intimacy for, mistaken intensity for intimacy? When you look back on it, was it love? Or was it relief after emotional chaos? Let us know in the comments. The link is in my bio. Drop me a line or two. Let me know what you think about this. The conversation that you have anonymously with me, it might help someone else recognize the difference. So drop your comments, your anonymous comments. Hit my bio up. Drop us your submissions. I'll read a few of them. That way, let's all help each other. We can help each other. I have one more listener confession. This is an anonymous. Again, we thank Kyle for dropping his name. We thank Kyle out in Pleasant Grove. When you see Kyle, give him some encouragement. When Kyle talks about this, give him some encouragement. But we have another listener confession. And it's anonymous. Again, they sent the link through my bio. And it says, Butterflies are chaos is what butterflies are chaos is what she wrote. We've broken up 4 times this year. Every time we get back together, it feels like it's the first time all over again. Butterflies, everything. Is that real love, or am I just addicted to the chaos? Butterflies are shit is what you signed it as. I like that. 4 breakups for first times. 4 same feelings in 1 year. 4 breakups in 1 year. That sounds like you're in a cycle, not in a relationship. Relationships don't break up 4 times, let alone 1 time. You break up with me 1 time, you're done. You're done. Break up with me if you want to. You're done. If you happen to say to me, I'm breaking up with you, I don't want to be with you anymore, we are now officially broken up, let me explain this to you. To me, this says, I'm either throwing a temper tantrum because you're not allowing me to get my way. That's number 1. Number 2, I may want to go and talk to somebody, go and have sex with some people. 1, 2, 3, maybe everybody. I don't know. But I definitely want to go and explore somebody else. That's what this says to me. And especially coming back and breaking up. Why do you guys get back together? What are the breakups about? I told y'all when y'all submit it, you guys got to submit me everything because I have questions. I'm nosy. I'm your best friend. I want what's best for you. So what is the breakups about? What are the arguments about? What happens during the breakups? Do you talk to him or her during the breakups? Do you live together? Do you not live together? Does he move out? Does she move out? Do they? What are the breakups for? That's the number 1 question. The number 2 question, what are the getting back togethers for? Why are you getting back together? Why didn't you move on with your life after the first breakup? Why didn't they move on with their life? What did y'all talk about when y'all got back together to say, oh my God, everything is so back wonderful? Did you not ask if they were sleeping with another person? How long are the breakups? See what I mean? I have so many questions. So many questions. When I get big, guys, I'm going to get a telephone number and where you guys can just call in and we can talk and I can have all kind of questions. I can ask you all kind of questions and then I can put your story on the air. I think I like that. Real love doesn't need to end to remind you it's there. Again, I'm not for sure what you're breaking up for. To me, the butterflies, they're not butterflies because, as you said, they're shit. That's shit. You have to shit. You have to go shit. Anytime I get butterflies in my stomach, if I go and sit down on the toilet, I guarantee those butterflies come right out my ass. I don't get it. That's not the butterflies that I get. The excitement that I get when I'm getting ready to see somebody is not butterflies. It doesn't make me want to shit. So take that for what it's worth, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. You know, when you're getting in trouble and you got caught and you go and you have bubble guts, that's butterflies. Same thing. Because when you get in trouble, when you do something and you get caught, you start having bubble guts and you gotta shit. The only reason you don't shit is because you just don't shit because your body's not made like that. You just don't shit on yourself. But I bet you if you loosen your body, I bet you your body will let you just shit right on yourself because because you're scared, because you're nervous. That ain't good stuff. Different chemical, same rush. Okay, just the same thing, different chemical. So yeah. Again, you break it with me. I think we're done. 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 So sit with this one. Intensity is not proof of love. It can be, but it also can be your body confusing relief for connection. The way to tell the difference isn't in the highs. It's in the quiet, uneventful, nothing's wrong Tuesdays. That's where real answers live. If your relationship only feels alive in crisis, that's not a you problem or a them problem to be ashamed of. It's information. And now you have the tools to actually look at it clearly. This has been a toolkit moment. That's a session of Pillow Talk therapy. If this one hits close to home, you don't have to comment. Just sit with it. But if you want to talk through, submit your confession through the link in my bio for next week. Next week, we are going to talk about therapy speak overload. Are we healing or are we just hiding? We're going to have some red flags, some green flags throughout the week with the clips. But yeah, that's what we're going to talk about next week. That one's going to be super exciting. Therapy. Are we healing or just hiding? Because I think most of you guys are just hiding. But until next time, real talk, real growth. I'll see you next session. Bye, besties.
The Drippy Hog Experience. Follow the drip. The Drippy Hog Experience. Follow the drip. The Drippy Hog Experience. Follow the drip.